Tutorial 5 by 5. The gross command area of an irrigation project 1 lakh hectares. The cultural command area is 70% of gross command area. The intensities of irrigation for Kharif and Rabi are 50% and 60% respectively. If the duties of Kharif and Rabi are 1220 hectares per cubic and 1450 hectares per cubic respectively, determine the discharge at the head of the canal considering 25% provisions for the transmission loss, overlap allowance and evaporation, etc. So you are supposed to find the required discharge at the head of the canal. So for this, the first step will be to find the culturable command area. So to find the culturable command area, we have the gross command area of an irrigation project of 1 lakh hectares, and the cultural command area is 70% of gross command area, right? So you can have 1 lakh into 70 divided by 100, so you will get your culturable command area in terms of hectares. So to find the Kharif crop, first you have to find the area for Kharif. To find the area for Kharif crops, we have 1220 hectares per cubic as a duty, right? And we have intensities of irrigation for Kharif is 50%. So what we can do is, you can have, for finding the area for Kharif crop, you can use the culturable command area which we have found in the previous step into 50 divided by 100 will give you the area for Kharif crop in terms of hectares. Okay, and with that you can use the duty, that is 1220 hectares per cubic. So for to find the required discharge for the Kharif, that is, you can use the area of Kharif which you have found in the previous step in terms of hectares divided by the duty of Kharif crop, so that is 1220 hectares per cubic. So when you divide these two, you will get the answer in terms of cubic, and that will be your required discharge for the Kharif crop. Okay, so similarly you have to find for the Rabi crop. So for Rabi crop, again, for finding the area for Rabi crop, we have the cultural command area which we have found in the first step into, so 60, so the intensity of an irrigation for the Rabi is 60, right? So 60 divided by 100 will give you in terms of hectares for area of Rabi. And similarly we have the duty for Rabi, which is already mentioned in the problem. So in the problem it is mentioned that for 1450 hectares per cubic, right? So you can use this along with the area under Rabi to find the required discharge for Rabi. So that is, you can use the area for Rabi divided by the duty for Rabi will give you the required discharge for Rabi crop in terms of cubic, right? So now to meet up the actual water requirement of the crop, the discharge of the canal at the head of the field should be whichever is maximum between the Kharif crop and Rabi crop. Okay, so if you get the Kharif crop is higher, then you can take that value. If you get the Rabi crop as higher value, then you can go for that value. Okay, so now in the question they have given the head of canal considering 25% of provisions of some kind of a losses, right? So which means that to find the required discharge at the head of canal will be the required discharge of the crop, means that whichever is higher, I asked you to take that, right? So consider whichever is higher into, you have 25%, right? So 125 divided by 100, and that will be in terms of cubic, right? So now you can try to solve the problem.